The Occupy Victoria protesters have set up a Facebook page called Occupy the Santa Claus Parade, where plans are being discussed for Saturday night. Dana Hutchings joins us now with more on tonight's Checkpoint.
Stacey, on the Facebook page, there's a call to make up signs that read, "Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is," and gives examples such as a real living wage and homes for the homeless. It's all part of the action plan for Saturday night, but it's interesting to note that some of the protesters actually oppose the idea altogether, saying it's not the proper venue for political soapboxing. What started as a global movement has seen a shift in public perception lately. Occupy Vancouver protesters found that out last night.
I understand your passion and the issues that are at play.
But we're asking to respect this brand new improved park for this neighborhood.
When 100 people can occupy the space that the whole neighborhood can no longer use, that makes you the elite.
You don't set up your tents and you don't occupy now an area that's meant for children. Are you guys children?
Yeah, my
no, you're
son's
not.
After being pushed from the provincial courthouse, Occupy protesters moved their camp to Grandview Park. That upset neighbors and business owners near the park. Several area residents confronted the protesters, who ended up disbanding their camp for the night. And in a general assembly this afternoon, Vancouver protesters have decided to pack up their tents, but will still meet on a daily basis. Now back to Victoria and the protest planned for Saturday. Our Checkpoint question: what do you think of the Occupy Victoria's plans to protest at the Island Farms Santa's Light Parade? You can tweet us, go to our Facebook page to respond, or email checkpoint@checknews.ca. And our web poll: is Occupy Victoria going too far by planning to protest at the parade? To vote on that, you can go to our website, www.checknews.ca. And one more note on the parade: it's also a chance to help the Mustard Seed Food Bank. Donations of non-perishable food will be accepted along the parade route. Stacey, we've had a lot of social media chatter. The Santa's Light Parade is a family event, and today people were expressing concerns about this turn of events. But the protesters say they plan to just join the parade and demonstrate peacefully. Our Checkpoint question tonight: what do you think about Occupy Victoria's plans to protest the Island Farms Santa's Light Parade? Here's what you had to say on the streets of Victoria.
There's kids that have no concept of what the Occupy movement is about. I don't think that's the place for it. I'm very supportive of them, but I don't think that's the venue for it.
The Occupy Victoria has been a peaceful movement. They've been transparent with their actions and their intent. I see no reason for it to be an issue in joining the Santa Claus Parade. It's an awareness campaign.
I have no problem with that. If they want to march peacefully in the parade and not tie up traffic and ruin other people's parade experience.
I don't think that that's necessarily the most appropriate venue. I think that's a family day out, and there's definitely a time and a place to make your political opinions known. I don't think that's a good place.
I don't know what they're going to accomplish by doing it, but all power to them if they want to do it.
I think that's a horrible idea. There's a time and place for everything, and that's not the time nor the place.
And from social media, Bobby says, what's Occupy about again? Corporate greed? Responsibilities of a faceless corporation? Then why would a celebratory event aimed at kids and families sponsored by a homegrown company be an appropriate soapbox for protesters? Hubert says, utterly ridiculous. We are the 99%, and we want our parade to be enjoyable for our children. But Susan has a different take. I see nothing wrong with walking the parade route at the end. That isn't disruptive or scary. It doesn't harm the parade and isn't breaking any laws. And the results of our web poll pretty overwhelming. 97.5% say the movement is going too far by protesting at the parade. Now, if you aren't planning on going to the parade this year, as we do every year, Check will be bringing you the parade live. Gordy Tupper and I will be hosting. It gets underway at 6 o'clock on Saturday night.